And I'm back with another video. So, okay, so I just had to think about this energy of signs, right? I was just thinking about, actually, I've been thinking about the garden, right? Chapter 3, Genesis 3, right? The serpent, the woman, the Lord God. We have God. All right, because I feel like the key thing here is somebody's playing God, okay? All right, so, this is confirmation. All right, so, okay. So, yeah, okay. All right, so we got Adam, we got the woman, okay? All right, so, yeah, and the Lord God. So the Lord God, Adam, the woman, the serpent, okay? I feel like the serpent is the feminine energy of God. I feel like the serpent is, God is not a man that he or she shall lie. The serpent energy is the old world energy here, okay? It's the reptilian, it's not, I wouldn't say reptilian, but I mean, well, yeah, it is a reptile, okay? I feel like that's what this energy is, okay? The fowl of the air and everything, the beast of the field, they come later, okay? The serpent is more than likely, the most oldest, that is the oldest. It is. That's the serpent energy is the oldest in the Bible, but they're saying it is cunning as well. Now, cunning can be good and cunning can be bad, right? So I was just thinking, I'm like, okay, so just Lilith energy, okay? So again, Lilith, Eve, okay? Lilith, Eve, the woman, okay? These are three energies here, okay? And I guess we could specifically talk about it at this point because, again, this would be like, if we in Genesis 3, this would be like the truth teller energy, okay? So again, the truth teller energy of Genesis back then, way back when. This could also even be March, okay? This could be January, February. Yeah, this could be something that happened in March here, okay? March of this year, last year. It could be happening in March every year. It could be happening in March every 10 years, every 30 years, every 100 years, whatever. 1,000 years, whatever. All right. So I'm starting to see this energy here. Okay. So you could be a energy of a heavy reptilian energy in your, that's fight or flight, that's defense, that's pharaoh energy, that's cobra energy, that's probably India's superior energy. It's old world something in the Americas, even when it comes to Asia Minor, and when we're even talking about the plume serpent or the fiery serpent of the Mexico and South America. Okay, so again, I just thought about something. I'm thinking like, hold on, all right. Wow. Okay. Wow. This whole thing started, right, and I was in the energy where it wasn't nothing to you know what I'm saying. I feel like we can also get like narcissistic energy confused with people that are just very, well, I guess it is narcissistic still, very just guarded though, right? They're secretive, they're guarded, they weigh heavily in, because I was thinking about heavy crowns. They deal a lot with the mind, right? They deal with mind. So again, with me, with the heart, right? Taurus energy, okay? I feel like it had the Hierophant energy. I feel like, it has something to do with the heart, okay? So I'm thinking about the Four of Pentacles, my King David card, right? And the crown is heavy because it's energy of these masculine and possibly, I say feminine, but masculine, or feminines in masculine energy is what I'm seeing with the air signs, right? These are the fowl of the air that have been brought down on the people, right? This is eagle, hawk, owl, whatever. All of these energies have been brought down onto the earth. In the beginning, the earth was first. The earth sign is the Taurus sign. The Taurus is the head sign. It is the leading sign. It is the one, I feel like I said, dealing with the Empress and the Hierophant energy here, all right? But what I feel, because it made me think about Lucifer, the show Lucifer, and how they were trying to see who was going to sit on the throne in heaven, right? But then they realized that everybody could kind of like, I think they were thinking that everybody can take turns in heaven, right? While God was down walking around looking for his wife and, doing these things or whatever, all right? Um, that energy had me think about the zodiac sign. It had me think about some mind control or handler energy, okay? Right? It had me think about even the tarot community and people with different signs in the community. Who has a more heightened sense of knowing or seeing, right? So I went to the bank a little while ago. I found out that my bank account was not right, okay? And I came back home, right? And then it's an hour after I left the bank. This is how I know how nosy people is. This is how I know how people in my energy. This is how they know they're trying to use the things that don't matter to you that much at this point in time, right? Because of what your goal is or what your pathway is on this earth. Okay, it's about information. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing nothing for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But again, a prophet should not be honored in their own hometown, nor a savior, I feel, anybody, right? That would be doing anything better, so-called, would be more, what people would look at as a star energy or better than somebody or something like that, okay? A heightened energy. So it had me thinking, they got this energy. So if you had, like, say, for instance, we had a pretty good family. In our bracket, for people that only one person in the household was working, this was like the epitome of the 1950s when the man was working and the woman stayed home, right? We already know by talking about this story and how it repeats itself and how we are conditioned or whatever throughout time to think that it was something wrong with a man going to work and a woman staying home, right? Okay, but we were trained or indoctrinated to think that there's something wrong with that dynamic. So you can have both the people out of the household, and then you have children, again, unattended, at home alone. Like, again, for instance, there's a situation that happened with a jealous boyfriend of my mother's when me and my sister were left at home after school. We had to let ourselves in. Well, it just so happens that her military boyfriend that was in Saudi Arabia for the war in Iraq ended up coming in through the window with a gun, and we were kind of like held hostage, right? So I'm just saying, like, these are things, right? Boys in the house, teenage pregnancy, all this stuff went up when women started to have to be forced or feel like they weren't good enough because they were at home. Now, again, anybody can run a household, like I said, on a certain, okay, it doesn't have to be like this forever, but I just will not let people put people down for something as small as that. Because I feel like somebody's trying to, I was on this one platform or channel, and somebody was saying the way that somebody chose who their empress is because they looked at their bank account. It's a little thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Because again, I feel like there's an energy of judgment, right? There's an energy of something here to cast out devils or cast out demons or cast out energies. That's what I'm here for in a certain extent. That's what my eye has been trained to do. All right. So I started noticing, first of all, that's so funny that I just went to the bank and had issues with my bank account. And I feel like there's this energy of a masculine choosing who his bride or choosing who he wants to move forward with or whatever, okay? This may be the emperor, right? So again, what do? You find one thing about the empress, because the empress is sitting on her ass in a nightgown on a throne, sitting up high and looking low. So again, she is at an elevated, or she's up on a pedestal that she will not be removed from by anybody on this plane. All right? This is somebody that was born and bred to be that, and that's just what it's going to be. So we could play house and we could play this, whatever this is, back and forth. Now, the emperor don't have to be with the empress. He could be with a queen. He could be with a high priestess, possibly. I mean, I don't think that he should be. He's supposed to be with an empress. But if today's society has people fooled into what they think it should be, I'm pretty sure he could mess around with high priestesses and stuff like that, but they're not strong enough. They don't have that bull energy. I don't give a fuck if you're a Libra or those are still smaller animals. That Taurus energy is what I feel like what it would take. All right. Just like it's going to take like a matador, a trained or skilled, to take that bull by the horn also and be able to subdue it. I feel like the masculine energy has been affected by some of us feminines, or I'll just say by somebody like my energy, because they feel like they can't grab me by the horns. They feel like they can't remove my horns. Every time they try to remove them, I feel like source shows somebody some way where you're not going to do that. What, you know why I've had her sitting in this situation here that she's in? Because that's where the fuck I put her. Right? So again, I feel like this energy here, all right? Like I said, it's a guarded or hidden energy. It's to keep somebody's energy pure, to keep them away from that chaos that goes with some of these things here, what it goes with hustling or doing anything to get a dollar. It also kind of brought me to a point where, at some point I used to spend, right? But it doesn't matter, because even the spending that I was doing, the masculine energy that was in this household that was doing what he had to do to provide for his family still had plenty, good and fucking plenty, right? It's not until this situation came here that there was any kind of discussion of any kind of, in anyways, somebody can be in that situation where they're saying, I don't have this or whatever, just because they're mad or just because they want to give or they don't think they're getting, or, there's these rifts or whatever here, okay? But at the same time, you, ain't nobody struggling. You see what I'm saying? It's just people are just, choosing and picking now how they want to spend their money. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? That's fine, because the Empress, like I said, she's going to still be able to reign supreme and rule supreme and do her job with little or a lot. You see what I'm saying? So again, the whole thing is nobody can move that energy but God. So again, we're not even going to keep on talking about what and who, what and what the Empress. My whole thing is just looking at the trickery that's going on, because I was just reading it. What was this? I was just reading in. Damn, where was I at? Where was I just at? Oh, about when God came in. Maybe it was Numbers. I can't remember. Okay. And went ahead and blessed Noah and told him to repopulate the earth or whatever. Okay. Because he seen how evil men were and he was upset about letting men on the earth. It made me think about this clip that I just watched about the real story of Moana, right? And how Maui was a fisher, kind of like a fisher of men. So again, that would be almost like a Yeshua energy here, okay? And that, he created all these islands and things like that. And the islands made me think about these particular women that would be secluded. They would be sitting on their own. They would be very powerful, maybe even mountainous energies or whatever in these times or in previous times. All right. And that, again, somebody ended up catching a fish. It was a really, really big fish, but his friends ended up cracking it open before he could get to it. And it caused it to be scattered, okay? And then it caused a whole bunch of other little mountains to pop up, okay? I feel like that big fish could be almost, you know what I'm saying, if Yeshua is a fisher of men. I don't know what, like I said, I can feel like I could resonate with that energy of being that big, big fish, okay? Or that whale or that particular big fish energy here. That would be a great catch. But by the time somebody gets to it, somebody already cut it open, gutted it, took everything out, minded the mind to take all the good ideas, all the things out, and there's nothing left even for that person, right? But I feel like in a way with that reptilian energy, that can always be rebuilt. That is the energy of something that a cup or that golden chalice or that nectar or that holy grail that keeps on giving, okay? It keeps on giving, right? But I feel like at some point in time, what the ancestors is telling me is that it gave until it couldn't give. It gave and kept giving, but this time something new is going to be happening. It's time to give back to that particular type of fucking energy here. All right. And it's not even much. It's time for people not to be able to take that and run with it and be abundant with it and act like they don't know where they got it from. So I feel like that's why Esther was charging Elijah in his book and saying, where did you get that information in the first place, right? So it's, again, some of us that have come up with all these particular ways to look at this information, to go and cipher through this information, taking painstaking time to do this in order to free large amounts of people, in order to also show people, to unchain the brain or the mind, to show people how they can also do this. So people became abundant off of that, but they became haughty, and then they went back and rejected, or they refused to even pay homage to who or what or where they really got the particular information. So that's where greed and envy and jealousy and the crab and the barrel energy comes from. Because when God then exalts someone, then people are already ready to, again, pluck it apart or tear it down or rip it down or put it back in the bucket with the rest of the crabs. All right. So I just started thinking about that energy of this heightened energy of the fowl of the air and then the beast of the field, right? So again, you think about the fowl of the air, they sit, like if you think about birds and stuff in a safari, how they come and sit down on the backs, They sit down on the backs of the land animals, like the elephant, these gracious animals, like lions and tigers and hippos. They're very subtle animals. They're very grounded animals. They're very serene, very peaceful to look at, right? And then the birds, like I said, I mean, think about the bird. I can't remember what his name is off of the Lion King. Okay, they're very chatty. You see what I'm saying? They all day, right? Okay, so I mean, and I'm not saying it in an offensive manner, right? So again, that's why I'm saying that there is a lot more. Um, they come down, they land on the animals, and they kind of observe the animals. They know when they're going to make a move. They know what to do. You know, you'll notice that sometimes when they come and they go around like the ears of the animal, even bugs or flies or whatever, they go around, you know, and the animals like twitch their ears to get them off, you know, and then sometimes it could be just like a fly or something that's very, very bothersome here. All right. So again, I feel like, you know, being a land, and I feel like this is just a different aspect to look at it. Right. So I started to think, wait a minute. So if there's been breadcrumbing and love bombing coming on my side, right, more so love bombing, because my heart, you know what I'm saying, I feel is just that type. All right. With masculine energy or with the Taurus male, I feel like it's a like I said, the mind. Okay. And then again, if you starve a masculine from something like sensuality or something like this, sexual, you know, whatever, then again his mind goes to racing, his mind goes somewhere else. And I feel like what's happened is some of these masculines have been attached to Libran energy, Capricorn energy. They've been attached to more air, you know, more air energy. Maybe not even of the water. Okay, I feel like the water is not there anymore. So what is that telling me is that something is going on here. Okay, somebody is making a move on the throne or the presidential whatever, or the White House or whatever. All right, somebody is making a move right now. Okay, where something is going to be happening, like again the water, or you know, the throne is being, they're trying to remove the throne here. All right, they're trying to, again, and also if we see even rulers here, so when you do that, you're severing the ties that these rulers, the origines here, had ties with the origines or the first people that, and again, all of the first peoples that came here were not horrible people, right? Not all of them were traitors. Not all of them were, you know, two-faced. Not all of them were that way. There were some bonds that came in here that strengthened the Americas to a certain extent, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So we can't just say every since the first person from another country or a different, you know, skin type or tone or phenotype or group or whatever came here, that it wasn't always like a gullish kind of energy here. Okay. And I don't know why I'm hearing something about Spain, okay? Because again, if you think about Spanish energy, there's romance there. I was just listening to a song on like a classical music channel or whatever, and it had me in a trance almost. And it was called Spain, right? So it just made me start, and then I kind of got like some Madrid, like Spanish type of attire on today, all right? So it kind of just had me thinking. And I'm thinking, what is Source trying to do? You know, he's souping up something else or whatever, or they're souping up something else for me to be able to see and bring something to a different, on a different degree here. Okay. So again, I feel like, again, this could be this energy here where, again, like I said, with Taurus, there was a lot of flightiness going on a couple months back. Because I feel like, again, there was some kind of engaging with something here. Source is trying to ground me and show me something to get me to make a move. It's going to hurt, but somebody, the ancestor, somebody is showing me something, because somebody is never going to tell. But it's having something to do with this swapping spit that we were just talking about the other day. All right? Where everybody is just swapping juices all over the place, okay? And I feel like this is because somebody has taken something from the tree of life. They have taken this fruit. Somebody headstrong energy allowed them to think. One of these foul of the air energies have allowed somebody to think that they should take from something. All right. And I feel like somebody has taken it and it transpired or it went through. And that's why it's almost like hijacking the mind of a god energy here. Okay. And I feel like it's also to harm the earth or replenish or repopulate the earth, right? To take the earth off of its standing, off of its solid ground here. All right. So you got two Tauruses in this household, for example. It was to remove the groundwork, to expose it or make it naked. It's not because Taurus and Taurus ate the fruit, possibly, right? They could be the fruit. They could be the trees. And people decided to take from them in some kind of way. Some way that made this particular Lord God or God feel bad about what they had done, right? So these people, I'm hearing born this way. So I was born some way. Somebody might have even done something recently to make it seem as though they gifted me something, because I was reading 𝑘𝑠 earlier and it made me think. Now, there could be an upgrading energy, but again, whatever I have, I was born with. Now, there may be me lacking something here because everybody's swapping this and I didn't swap this. So again, when it's saying that the woman seen that it was good and it would make her wise, right? This reminds me of my energy just the other day, trying to see what these obstacles are that are created in front of me, making sure to try to jump over these hurdles. It was kind of like game day, like field day or some shit like that. I used to like the javelin throw, you know what I'm saying? And the other thing when you run and jump, right? So I was competitive, I think, at that age. But again, I'm seeing that. But there's some cheating and wickedness that have been going on, okay? Some of these flighty, foul-of-the-air energies or air energies, period, okay? I'm seeing that it may be the air energies. Like Maui was a demigod of the air and water, right? So again, damn. So, but see, there's not all good and bad. There's good and bad in all, right? So, so, yeah, a shapeshifter. Okay. So to see the wickedness that these beings that were created by the humans and these other beings and what they were doing. So today that would look like identity theft. That would look like somebody in your dome maintaining the space thereof, or entertaining, or even you entertaining someone, and so they enter your dome and they obtain space there of, and then they can go and find out certain things like your bank account numbers, or also things to apply pressure certain ways that you think, or make you feel low about certain things that you know that you maybe it look like you're struggling with to the rest of the world here. So what I'm seeing is this is a form of mind control. It's a form of thievery as well. Okay. So again, once these masculines get attacked, now this is just talking about people, like I said, this is just this particular situation. I'm using it as a model, okay? So what I'm saying is, when we're looking at that King David card or the Four of Pentacles, this is the energy also of God or a higher being or a demigod being or something holding on to me to their chest or their heart, like their muse that they put up on a pedestal to a certain extent, right? Maybe even the Empress energy. I feel like there's encroaching energy from the north and the south, the east and the west. That may be that energy of dying on the cross, because again, this other Taurus's coat of arms is a cross, right? And there is something for me to end up figuring out something and doing something. I just don't know which way. I feel like I know, but I don't know, okay? But I'm just wondering why. What is it really for? Like, what is it really? Because I'm thinking about that chapter when it's talking about, that, oh yeah, it's pretty. I'll be done in about 20 minutes. When somebody, I think it's the Lord God that may be making it hard for somebody to stay where they are, a woman. So it's making me think about somebody that's like wants to get a woman to submit, and they think that brute force is the way, okay? So, or mind games, okay? So again, to where it said that it's going to make it so that the woman is going to think that she'll go, or the woman or the man is going to think they're going to go back to their spouse, and they're not going to be able to because of whatever conditioning or whatever has been done, right? So again, that's where I'm at right here. All right. So is this pushing me off the throne energy so that I won't have anything left because a masculine energy or a god or a demigod or a little g god might be upset because I'm not choosing them because they don't know how to act? Is this a being or an alien force or a being or something galactic here that wants me for something else? Is this a God energy or the Godhead energy or that all energy that sees me as the all equal of this all energy that wants me to come somewhere? But why can't me and this particular energy communicate properly? It's pretty. If that's the case, why can this energy communicate with everybody else, all right, and get in their heads to manipulate them in a certain sense, but me? See, so this means that some energy already had a taste of this fruit or something and knew something, because when the serpent says that, you know, it's okay to take from it or whatever, and then they're saying, no, you are not supposed to. We can do it, but you can't. So I'm figuring out who was who was making mischief here. Because this reminds me of the energy of a water energy. And now I don't know if this person is a water sign, but again, names and words and things, titles of channels and shit mean something too in these times. Was saying something about a masculine, all right? And that this masculine might have something that may be incurable, right? But yesterday I ended up going out and, you know, we were supposed to be letting loose and having fun. And it just so happens that I did, you know what I'm saying, I caught it out for what it was immediately, right? It was kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that. It's kind of like engaging in something again for after a very long time. It was kind of scary or whatever, but there was other shit that was on my mind that made it something else. There was other feelings, there was other thoughts, there was other things. But that did eat away just a little bit, right? And then I said, well, wait a minute. That's probably a lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? If this is this type of being here or whatever, that could be maybe a lie, okay? You know, and this, I kept this in my mind's eye, right? It's almost like this person knew that they were saying that because they knew that it was the last chance for something to happen, right? And so they wanted to make somebody miss out on a chance to be enhanced here. Because again, some of these people see some of our energy. I'll just say again, I feel people see my energy and then they want to figure out a way to dim from it or take from it, okay? So I feel like somebody think, oh, this person is, you know, already kind of like knows things or whatever. What good is it going to do to have them? I feel like somebody likes to have an overhand on someone. Some of these energies, and we're talking about energy. We ain't talking about the individuals themselves. I'm talking about, I'm reading the energy. I'm a word girl. I'm hearing what they're saying, how they're saying. I'm interpreting it. It's just that. All right. But the first thing came out of my mouth, like out of my mind, right? Or what I was thinking was, oh, this person is saying that because they don't want nobody to do this because they know that somebody knows something. Either they know about this union is going to be strong. They know something's going to be beautiful. They know they're about to be cut off. They know something. But they believe in deadlines and I don't. But then also it is something where I'm saying something is shifting here. All right. All right. But if somebody can get you to think that the time is up for something, okay, then, you know, you start to doubt yourself, or you start to think. And I feel like that's what people don't like about my energy, dude, because I don't let things like that get me down and keep me there. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to weigh my mind down with some thoughts for a couple seconds a day or a couple days or something like that. But I just pop back out with, wow. Is this something like, like immediately my gut already told me, but it just take a couple days sometimes for me to process the shit, okay? And sometimes a couple days, again, like another air energy was saying, was a day late and $1 short, okay? A day late and $1 short. So today would be a day late for me in a certain situation, I feel, okay? And $1 short would be the energy of the bank, because like I said, whatever they have done, they opened up some kind of box, possibly Pandora's box, by messing with the juice from this tree. And this has allowed people to have think that they can put their input or even have their opinion about situations, right? When I'm doing these cards, this has to do with my energy, right? So if something is coming in and you know what I'm saying, this has to do with my energy here. I know that when I go to somebody's channel, I know to take it for what it is, depending on what type of information it is and what it can do to, what is somebody trying to do with this particular message, right? Because the magic is in me within these cards when I'm using these cards here. It resonates with my energy, what I'm thinking, what I would like, what, you know what I'm saying? What I would like to see about what I know, what I see, or what I'm bringing to you, right? So again, if it's almost like how God's saying, don't make form no other idols and don't worship no other idols, right? So again, these masculines know who the God energy was or the Godhead energy it was. But again, maybe me even opening up that door and watching allowed them to see something, and then this allowed for this whole breaking away, I feel, to happen here, okay? This gave power to break down the Christ energy by watering it down, by making it seem like you're not the only one. There's more than one way to do this. Just to let you know, you're not the only way. But no, it is the only way. You could replicate and duplicate all you want, but at the end of the day, like I said, we already know who is holding the holy fucking grail and where the damn juice came from in the first place. This is like, again, certain animals that will give birth to children, but you can't keep them around them after a certain time because they will eat the babies. This is the energy of somebody getting some nectar and thinking they want to come for the mama. It's like that. So I was reading here, all right, where it's talking about Adam. I think it's Adam and somebody, a brother, or it possibly could be Adam. Was it Adam and Eve or Adam and somebody else? And Adam was, somebody else was blessed above Adam because they decided to have a baby, okay? Right, so this could be another populace or another group of people here, all right, that that would have came in after the group of people that would be called Adam. And I was wondering, well, where the hell did this baby come from? Is we talking about surrogate energy here? Because it's kind of like somebody trying to make sure they're trying to construct this thing where it's not just this one all feminine energy, this one almighty fucking God that's on earth right now. If we can water that down and spread it out amongst a couple of different people, we can separate from just everybody focusing on that one energy. Like no one man or such and such woman should have that much power. So somebody tried to break that shit down. It goes into one hand, they say, oh, I feel bad about doing that. This didn't deserve. It goes to another hand and they think they can do it. They think they can do it. It's all about subduing the earth or this feminine energy, which would be a God energy. Or the God, the most high energy, again, that's on this planet. So again, mining other people's minds. People are mining other people's minds here. And they're getting information here. So again, when this Lord God decided to populate his children on the earth, this is a foreign energy or alien form that's here on this plane right now that's allowing other people to come into this nation right now. And again, they are going to come up real high in your mind. These are idols that's being worshipped. And they're going to bring you down low. This means the American gods as well. All right? By attaching themselves mentally to you. Having access to your personal thoughts, your own. This shit is kind of crazy to me if you really ask. Now I'm seeing. So that's the world card energy here. But you know who knows all of that? It's the girl that's in the world card energy. Like I said, the Nine of Pentacles energy is these females' energy here. These flighty females, look, she got a bird right here with her. All right. And she's got her cap to cover up her head from the sun, or she's got something to cover up her head so God or the sun or that sun don't go beating down on that head, because somebody's going to know what's really going on in the minds of these particular women here. Now, I was reading something about this whole downfall or something of these no, it was in here of the Ethiopian women. Okay. That people started to see what the Ethiopian women were up to. Now, I'm not going to say Ethiopian, but I'm going to say that has something to do with more the sword. It's going to have something to do with maybe swarthier, tones. It's going to have something to do with, again, turbans and possibly, other headdresses and things like this, okay? Those people were wearing those things to cover up, while, again, American women were having their afros out or having their hair out or in twist or braids or cornrows or something of that nature here. But this is that flighty energy. They cover their heads, right? And they're coming for yours, all right? So again, I'm not saying every single air sign, but a majority reports come out to let me know that earth signs are being more so, or the Taurus energy or the Empress energy or the Hierophant energy are being more so attacked by these air energies. Leaving people in this Nine of Wands energy as these wounded warriors because of whatever. This Three of Pentacles energy represent that crafty counsel that's going on behind the scenes. The principalities and rulers in high places. So again, the water was probably backing this energy at one point in time, right? But it's now the water is not there. I feel like, again, the land animals, some of these land animals are the chattel, okay? The serpent in that in the Wheel of Fortune is falling down into the cloud with the chattel. All right. Do you see what I'm saying? That Wheel of Fortune was going, and then that serpent fell down. That serpent fell down into the cloud with the chattel, right? That could also represent, damn, that can represent my energy at some point in time. You see what I'm saying? This could represent my energy at some point in time, right? Or another person's energy, a masculine serpent energy, somebody's energy falling into the clouds and fed something to the chattel. This caused an uproar or a stirring of something here. It may be also the two serpents or on the caduce, right? That's going up the caduce or whatever, okay? So this could be like I said, it could be something like that, right? That could be what led to whistleblowing and truth tellers and truth seekers and all this other stuff in the woke community. And and now, you see what I'm saying? Okay. But I'm hearing, somebody fell straight to the bottom. All right. But I feel like, this was a forced at hand kind of energy here, because this is an invasion here. You're dealing with a people that's not a people here. All right. You're dealing with high priestesses here that are witches or covens and shit like this that are doing ritualistic things behind the scenes. All right. Because of some union here, some fake marriage or fake wedding or something that would be considered illegal possibly. Right. Somebody might be looking back. I'm thinking when it comes to this Taurus, they might have looked back to the first person that this person fell in love with and got their heart broken by. So that's going to be the first, that's going to be something that you hold dear to you, right? All right. So again, there may be somebody else that you fell for, and they at one point in time, you might have found out something that broke your heart. And so now, like I said, this may be even like, okay, well, that person broke, but that was just a child, right? So we're going to go ahead and link this person to the first person that they actually fell in love with, instead of the first person that they was in love with and that they consummated with and that they built something with and things like this, right? All right. This may be somebody that looked behind the scenes and could see that there were certain things that happened in the relationship, right? But it didn't break the relationship. Either somebody didn't know about it, or it didn't break the relationship, or it wasn't strong enough to break the relationship, right? So it's almost like, again, like I told y'all, at some time in my youth, I was in a King of Wands energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I shared a vehicle with a brother twin energy. And I feel like that energy or that presence had, a heavy presence in this awakening here. Okay. So I feel like there might have always been like a friendship or a bond or a like-minded energy that well, I wouldn't say each other, because I feel like that person had access to my mind, but I was blocked from seeing back to the other side. All right. But I feel like this is all dealing with the mind control. I wanted to go into that because I feel like it's dealing with this, mind control energy here. Okay. So like even not even being able to deal with the rod here or this staff here. All right. So they are going to go ahead and take the sprouts from it. So again, they're going to take the children of these people that have laid down the groundworks to free the minds of so many people and open up a doorway to self, to make people more abundant, to make more entrepreneurs, to make people dig for information, to not be just puppets that just go with the flow and listen to everything that somebody is saying instead of doing your own research and tapping into something that's within you, right? So we all have some type of gifts. It's just some people's gifts are, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, all right? Some people are gods and some people are not. Everybody is not a king and everybody's not a queen. I know we like to address each other like that, but it's not really that way. You start to do that and pay homage to the wrong people, then again, those people can get lofty and go above you and then end up cutting down the original people that are supposed to be being abundant right now. Okay. So again, I want to say that any type of thing that when it comes to these rulers and the empress, first of all, empress is going to come from some family that have something, or they're going to come with some type of inheritance or some gifts or something that has been bestowed upon them from the heavens or something like this. All right. This person is going to be tied to something, or they are just walking abundance themselves. It don't have nothing to do, and I'm going to keep on fucking saying it, with your finances. Matter of fact, we can go back to the camel in the eye of the needle, because we did see that the donkeys and the camels were going to be lined up together and come against someone. I feel like this is the Muslim energy in the Democratic Party. This is the energy of the maybe even going against or maybe even the Pharaoh energy, like later forms of Pharaoh energy here. All right. That's what that's talking about. Matter of fact, I seen something weird, off in the cut today on my way back home that drew my attention to something here. Some type of meeting or something, right? Yeah. I'm even thinking about that damn song, In the Cabin in the Woods. A little old man by the window stood. Saw a rabbit hopping by, knocking at the door. Help me, the rabbit cried. I just need a place to hide. Ain't that some shit? So that let me know that there's something, an attempt of something here, some type of psychological, spiritual, emotional, physical attack or something that people are lined up for here. All right. I feel like in the Midwest, I feel like, it's also the energy of only Moses was supposed to be in the mind. Okay. And the people were about to kill them because they said, I thought you said we was going to be able to see the Lord God. And so again, I feel like this whole thing was some type of thing here. This crafty council was leading to somebody trying to document or spy on whatever could have been happening here between me and Taurus within the past couple of days or whatever. Okay. For whatever this will be. All right. So there's been some, like I said, surveilling energy in inappropriate times here. Somebody's trying to see something. I don't know what the hell they want to see, but okay. So we have the sun in sackcloth here, and I feel like these 3 cups or whatever have fallen, and there's 2 still standing behind him, and we still have King David here, because again, like I said, it's almost like a Maryland and a JFK energy here. All right, with this again, the duality of the light and the dark here. Okay. That he might have, Jackie was, fashionable and everything like this, and she was a good mom, whatever. All right, supposedly, and she's on his, she might be, like I said, the mind control or on his mind or be able to move his mind, right? But then again, Marilyn, I guess, was that more energy of, is that the one? No, that wasn't the one. Or was it? Whatever, whichever one. We just talking about that family line, okay? So I'm just saying that then a Marilyn would have been for whichever one it was, a junior or not, okay? would have been that this coin here that the person doesn't want to lose, they hold on real tight to. Okay. And then somebody is this energy, again, that's at somebody's feet here. But I feel like, I don't know, something tricky happened here. Something tricky is happening here. All right. Because, you know, in this time, I don't think that there's only one Four of Pentacles energy. All right. There could be a couple of these masculine energies from King David. It's not like this is the Emperor or the King of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles. You know, this is just the Four of Pentacles here. All right. So this could be a lot. Just like the Nine of Pentacles, there could be a lot of these. There's a lot of these people. They're moving amongst the earth, doing things, making moves, hustlers energy also. You know what I'm saying? But then again, this energy can be a Lord energy here. All right. This can't be a Lord energy. I'm just trying to use reference because this has a coin, a pentacle on the head, and then one in the chest. Because this one is probably pushing this person, you know, actively, mentally, you know, endurance like that. But this one keeps him, like I said, this is like the wife of the slave master of the plantation, right? And then this is the big mama, the one that he making sure taken care of for, you know, 95 years, you know what I'm saying? Because she been on the damn plantation for that long. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy is what I'm saying. So mammifying an energy here. All right. So this one may have to look apart, right? But this one is going to maybe, you know, this is the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing. And he really like what this is. But for play and only on camera, you got this energy. All right. But this energy is so bullheaded. This is probably going to be, like I said, a Libra. You know, also maybe, you know, it could be a Taurus though too. I think with those horns, that could gore somebody. You know what I'm saying? But this is making me think more air energy here. Aquarius. Okay, these particular energies here. All right. The fact that this Taurus was okay because, again, like I said, Taurus, it could be Taurus here. Like this is one. All right. What I thought, anyways. From what I thought. But again, this could be something new here, or it could have been all this way and I just was naive to it because, you know, as long as the house was taken care of, the garbage was out, the grass was cut and shit, you know what I'm saying? The bills was paid. I mean, what was it to worry about? So again, this energy here, I feel like whenever this energy, somebody picked up on this energy, this Aquarius energy or this air energy that this person's mind is being controlled with, of how he should treat his Taurus or how he should treat his feminine energy or his Empress. I feel like whatever that was, when that happened, whenever this person linked with that energy, that's what put me in this energy here. All right. Now, whether this is telepathically past, present, or future, whatever it is, I feel like that's what put me into this energy here. All right. So this may be a 2 year, 1 year, 2 year kind of thing here. It could be more than that. You know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like I feel like there were steps to this. Right? There were steps to this. But for the past, like I said, feeling alienated or like an island or cut off or just like you can't see nothing. It's like you wake up one day and you feel like you're on the Truman Show and somebody worked so hard to keep a secret from you. So even when you start asking about it, you seem crazy. Even, you know, you got to ask yourself, are you seeing what the fuck you seeing? You know, it's that kind of energy here. All right. So I feel like this is some people that have been abusing their power and authority. These are some people that knew exactly who this was. And they knew they needed to tie and bind and gag this individual. But I feel like whatever this is in reverse. And I feel like it's over. But it's also putting a Queen of Cups in reverse because it's like, how did these people find out this stuff? Right. So again, I'm hearing like Sandy's rose or Sandra's rose, right? But it was so funny because I was going down this video and there's a one feminine that's a seer or whatever, okay? And she was doing a video. I can't remember exactly what her name is right now. But lately I've been seeing her with a rose. And it's been making me think about somebody putting a rose on somebody's casket, okay? So I feel like somebody feel like they got what they need mouth-wise by running their mouth to be able to replace the Empress, or at least just not have the Empress be the Empress, pick another bitch. You know what I'm saying? She may be beautiful. She might have ideas. She might have insight. She might be able to see a lot of shit, but we just don't want that person. So So it feel like, again, this is why a lot of Queen of Cups energies is being put in reverse here, okay? I feel like maybe somebody is standing their ground or saying, I don't know what the fuck you talking about at this point in time. This person is wearing a white robe. So again, even though, like I said, this is kind of like that energy of like, you know, I feel like this is almost like somebody's solid. This is a solid energy here. All right. There's trees here though, too. And then there's water. All right. There's trees and water here. So I don't know. Maybe this is even making me think about that crescent energy here or that crescendo energy here. All right. So this might even be this energy here that should be coming to mow somebody down, but they're actually maybe intrigued with someone possibly. Right. This might, you know what I'm saying? If we take the religious aspect out of it, there might be some, like, again, I keep pulling that, your twin flame might differ from your usual, you know, so, excuse me, it may not be a Christian, it may not be a Muslim, you know, I don't like them titles anyways, like I said, but I feel like there's somebody that's intrigued or fascinated with someone here. And they're, although they're supposed to be mowing someone down, I guess they're giving somebody an ultimatum here. Like, take me or else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that, all right? So I feel like, again, the Five of Swords energy, somebody is not here anymore, okay? Somebody is not here anymore. This may be one of my energies of my masculines here, okay, that are a protector, okay? Somebody might even be a protector or look at me as a mother figure or something else, okay? I feel like people, you know, yeah, whatever they've been doing, trying to change something, to change a dynamic, I feel like they're not. I feel like this is some type of God energy, but this is a God, and this is the Hermit card in reverse, though. And I don't really know if I know or if I'm ready for what the Hermit in reverse mean. The Hermit in reverse, like I said, I barely get that, but I feel like the Hermit in reverse is making me think it's something that's supposed to intimidate me. Motherfuckers is tired of playing with Shay Seeking. You gonna go ahead and submit and be replenished and subdued, okay? I feel like that, okay? Somebody doesn't want this light to shine because they know that this light can blow the whole fucking world up with the information that's bestowed upon it. So it's almost like even that energy of gas lit. This could be a test to see how far I will go because I know a lot. A lot of people could say they know a lot, but they know a lot possibly about gossip type shit. But again, if you're here to change the world, you're not going to be customary and you're not going to hide everything that you know about other shit. Let's hear what else you have to say. What other stuff can you take it up a notch? What else do you know? And why would you have to go and hide? I've been talking this shit for about 15 years and I'm still here. So it's like, people saying, well, I don't want to talk about it on here because of what? Because what? Because you can't? Because you're not the Empress. Because you can't herald that type of information nonstop. If you got it, that's what I'm saying. If you got that type of information, you had to get it from somebody. Just saying. All right? All of us got common sense. A lot of us have a heightened sense of a lot of senses and senses and senses. But I'm just saying, there's nobody else on this earth that's like the Empress. You have women trying to not take the Empress down a notch because they know that that's the closest person or the right hand of God. So we got this here. And that's why I'm saying these feminine energies want the Black Madonna or the mother and child to be gone. They want them out of here. I'm hearing final warning. And I'm saying kiss my ass. So again, I feel like whatever this is, somebody wants to bring some family dynamic in reverse here. Right? So this whole push and pull that's going on between, or has gone on between me and the Taurus energy, you know, might have something to do with, you know, bringing this happy family dynamic that we had, this structured something that we had that somebody might have wanted to tear down, or they was jealous of it from the first place and they wanted to make it seem like it wasn't all that or whatever. Yeah, and they put a wedge that I don't know about the repair, okay? But I also feel like this has to do with this other energy here, though, that also sees what somebody sees in somebody, all right? So now they feel bad. They feel bad about something that they caused to happen here. And I feel like this is maybe also, like I said, all people, everybody is everybody, okay? Everything is everything, all right? So again, not all Muslims are bad. Not all Christians are bad. Not all these Anunnaki energies are horrible. Not all the, do you see what I'm saying? Okay, so you discern it, how it goes with your life and your story, all right? But I feel like this has to do with somebody recognizing something here. And this might be somebody that, is very stern, right? Okay, so again, this is almost like somebody was wanting to do this to someone, but it's in reverse now here. Okay, somebody wants to mend a broken heart, or how can you heal a broken heart? Okay, Yani, somebody doesn't want to cause heartbreak anymore. You know, remember when they used to love them and leave them? Okay, also somebody that denied this energy before, right? Maybe wants to accept the offer or something here. Okay, all right, too many cups have been given to somebody. Okay. And then we got the star in reverse here, okay? Because I feel like this is exactly what the plan is. It's like this is somebody's plan here, okay? And I'm even hearing like, not God's plan in that sense, but could be, shit, I don't know. Like I said, this could be, like I said, another God's plan, because somebody else is holding the power over the minds of the people right now. Somebody, like it said, like it was said in the book, my people knew how to get to me until you ruined it, right? So this could be, again, the star right here. Could also be a star that's in this thing here that somebody was training up to also come in and attack this energy here. All right, this could be an Aquarius energy too. It could be representing this energy as the star, and it could also be representing this star here. All right. This could be somebody feeding this star this energy and sending it off to go and attach to, because in my newer cards, this star is attached to this woman's head as she's standing there. All right. So this is also what I'm saying about the star family or star people or star, you know, first star families or whatever. They're not doing this to every single person, setting maybe like a Sagittarius or a air sign or something like that. Or, you know, they don't want to set fire in the mind now. They might set it somewhere else, but I don't think they want to set fire in the mind. But I feel like, again, that ace of, it's not the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of something that's from my one deck with the girl with the fire on her forehead. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's me though. Because somebody knows, and this could be also another Empress energy or another masculine energy that's set up the same way. All right. Set fire to the rain, okay? Or also that 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Like there's somebody with a quick wit here. All right. All right. They may even try to send that wit taker in. Okay. That wit taker energy in to cease whatever the fire was. Okay. But I'm definitely seeing that this has backfired or something here. Okay. This has led to some kind of corruption here, putting these energies in on people. Okay. So again, we could say, oh, it's because this person did that or did that. And it's so funny that we were talking in the sealed portion about can Satan tell somebody what to do? But I said, but wait a minute, we was talking about Lucifer in here too. So again, even if it's not the satanic energy, Lucifer was over here in this storyline too. So again, can Lucifer do mind control? You know what I'm saying? Can something like that be done in that instance? So again, and this is just how I like to go ahead and look at the information. It just opens up shit to a whole nother level to me. Okay, especially being somebody that mind my business and do what I do, and I don't even see nothing else really. I'm just, you know, a elephant is just being a fucking elephant. You know what I'm saying? They don't even play with each other that much. You know what I'm saying? But I still got some cat energy. I got reptile shit. I feel like I got fish. I mean, I feel like it's all here. All right. But again, these animals are more graceful. They don't really bother nobody. They don't get high. But I'm pretty sure you could, if you touch their children or you do some other shit like this, an elephant will rise up on your ass and come down with just a mighty fucking blow and crush your ass to death. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Okay? With a cat, they might just be chilling, but it's that kind of energy where it could come up and just tear your fucking throat open. I mean, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Where again, birds and stuff like that, they really can't do that. All they can do is just, so if you can learn how to, you know what I'm saying, ignore or process or just, you know, at some point in time, you know, the elephant just sitting there and the damn bird keep, stop it. And the bird keep doing all this and that. And look at this. Stop it. What I said? And then he'll just take his tail and just flat, you know, just whisk the damn thing away. You know what I'm saying? It keep coming back, but that's just what I'm saying. You let them hitch a ride with you, and they never want to go nowhere. Just like Sammy said on the damn turtle tail, a barnacle. You let them hitch a ride, and they never want to leave. All right. And so that's what I feel like we're dealing with here. All right. With some of these energies, especially in the tarot community and reader and the seer community. Right. They get goods there. It's draining to you. They don't think about the fact that you're standing your ground and that you are a wounded warrior. No, they're trying to see what they can get. Right. And then to tear you down once they're on the way out, they'll tell you about yourself. You know, the shit that nobody's supposed to know to try to bring you down a notch or make you feel some kind of way. And I just say, hey, okay, well, I see what y'all doing. But at the end of the day, you don't affect. And that's why I feel like, I don't know about y'all, but I was just made different. I thought I would freak out if I thought somebody seen me naked or some shit like this. I'm telling you right now, I thought I'd just die. I thought I'd die right away. Okay? But now it's just like, what? I mean, you either like the shit or you don't, or you just think it's inappropriate and it's sick and disgusting. But I feel like people are really harvesting on people's energy, and I feel like people are actually recording people, you know, secretly and giving the information to third party people. Now this could be, again, through sexual acts with paper and documents, right? Because sexual immoralities have more to do with that than the actual sexual act, or it's to do with swapping spit with certain people, and then these people is all in your business. So they can be manipulating, and that's the thing. Then you're being manipulated. Mass manipulation. Then you're being manipulated. And that's the only thing. If somebody want to leave somebody because they want to leave somebody want to break up somebody, want to be with somebody, but to manipulate a situation, it's disgusting to me. Now, if there's a natural tie or a natural coming together of two souls or two minds or two something, okay. But I feel like whatever this is unhealthy here. All right. And now I'm seeing how it didn't have nothing to do with really your color. Your color, it was about who you were. Excuse me. What gifts you carried. Nobody is coming around to take something from you if you don't have nothing. If you broke, busted, and disgusted, they may get there and say, well, damn, this person don't do nothing all day but sit here and do this and watch TV and play games and everything. But damn, they got an abundant mind. Let me get what I can out of here. You know what I'm saying? It is that kind of energy here. All right? And then once again, you're drained, depleted. You don't know. This could be 10 years, 15 years that energy can be attached to you. So much so that they can be obsessed with you. So much so that they can decide to bring other people into your energy as well. Right? All right. And then you're wondering why then they'll come around and poke fun and say, look, this person don't have nothing. They're not even being abundant. Well, you done stole all of this shit from me, but that don't mean that it's not still overflowing in me. That doesn't mean that I'm still not some type of something that's here to do, that I'm not still on my journey, that I'm not still having something to offer to, you know, to help so-called heal a situation, all right, or bring light to a situation. That don't mean nothing. How much money I got in the bank don't have shit to do with who I am as a person. It will never have, and it never fucking will. It never will. There are some people that's homeless on the street that got more knowledge in their mind than somebody that got 55 fucking degrees. Okay, so you can't tell me that it don't have nothing to do with that. And more than likely, this is how we're going to learn about this situation. This may even be why some people were linked. Somebody might be looked at as rags and they were linked with somebody with riches. Right? This is why you can't sit there and tell somebody what they can't get because of what they do. Somebody will say, oh, you can't go higher because you smoke cigarettes. That's just to make you feel bad about yourself. But stop it. And cut yourself down to make you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy. Because I know people that can see better, that have a better mind or sight, like I said, than I do when it comes to seeing. I said no. You heard me. Stop it. When it comes to seeing, okay? And they smoke a lot. I know people that eat meat. And when they eat meat, guess what? They may be more, I'm gonna have to stop this video. She is getting all in mine. I learned that early on in this journey when people were saying, oh yeah, oh these people, they don't even know nothing. They still do this. They don't even drink enough water. Well, you know what? When people say drink water, I don't drink water. And guess what happened? sometimes my sight gets even more heightened. You know what I'm saying? What if people are telling you to drink all this water because there's something in the water? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I go against the grain. I just do. That's why I feel like it's hard for somebody to really fool me all the fucking way or for too long. It's just I'm starting to see certain things that's just being pointed out, all right? That's being pointed out to me as to why certain things happen that we may have had all wrong all this whole time. And I feel like, again, this energy here has something to do with somebody taking something nourishing or something from somebody else's vessel and sharing it with someone else here in order to replace them. All right? All right? Now, this could be the actual God, because there is a capital G here. All right? That God knows that the day that you do that, then your eyes will be open. Okay? But this could also be, like I said, this could be one of those other gods, or a God that is jealous or evil or competitive, or because there's other gods in this Bible. All right? This could be also, like I said, the day that you do that, you'll be like, this could be somebody that's playing God right now, okay? Because they're like, might be looked at as the mountainous woman or the highest eyesight or whatever sight when it comes to seeing, right? So somebody might be telling somebody not to indulge in something because, again, they know that person's going to be able to see just like they do. So this could be also, you know, in some situation, something that's telling me that somebody could have even had a one-night stand with somebody and been able to gain this. And somebody could have been, you know, had a one-night stand with somebody, and that's what busts the gates open, right? So again, it may be a masculine energy that's in his feminine energy, right? Maybe vulnerable, that opened up the gate. Not, again, it's still saying that it's not Eve. It's still saying that it might be the Adam energy or the male aspect here. Okay? Because we get the watered down version or the indoctrinated version in church. All right? You really got to break down this chapter in order to really see what's going on here. All right? So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. I'm gonna have to come back, y'all. Take care. Yeah, it's a lot. Hold on one second.